Okay. Hi, I'm Emily Jane. I'm 19 years old, almost 20. I like to sing and dance. I like reading, and sometimes I write. I really love watching and making movies. I'm a college student. I'm an average person. I'm just an average girl at an average place doing average things in life. I guess I'm a little unusual in that I'm obsessed with dogs. I absolutely love them. I don't think I could live without them, especially my dog. Her name is Cleopatra. I absolutely love her. We named her that because it looks like she has black Egyptian eyeliner around her eyes. And of course, she acts like she's a queen. So it's a very fitting name for her to be called Cleopatra. I've never seen prettier eyes on a dog than the ones that she has. She's extremely unusual, and I love her for it. And one of the best things about her is that she loves me too, for big reasons and little reasons. Reason number one why Cleo loves me is that I play with her. This seems insignificant at first, but it means the world to Cleo. You know, you pick up a ball, throw it across the yard, you run around the kitchen, and she's filled with this innocent, pure joy. And it's really hard not to pick up on that yourself. And there's a bigger point to this. You're never too old for playtime. And Cleo's taught me that. Reason number two why Cleo loves me is that I pet her. There's more to a touch than just enjoying the softness of her fur. It's about being close. I mean, if you're close physically, then you can become closer emotionally too. Cleo's happy just to be around me, even if I'm not doing anything exciting, and that's really touching. It makes me feel that I'm somebody important. Reason number three why Cleo loves me is that I share my food with her. Everyone knows that dogs are obsessed with food. The way to their heart is through their stomach. It's definitely true, at least for Cleo. It makes me happy to see that she's happy, and it's a way to bond. In addition, sharing food offers a teaching opportunity for Cleo. We don't just let her beg however she wants. She has to beg politely if she's going to get any food out of it. And, I mean,
Cleo, what is that?
if you're obnoxious about asking someone for something, then they're unlikely to give it to you. But if you're nice when you ask, then they're much more likely to try and help you out. So,
Did she get a small taste? Yeah.
I guess you could say that we teach her how to manipulate us to get what she wants. Though, that wasn't the intention. At any rate, the great thing about sharing food is that I can eat however much I want and not have to feel bad about it. I mean, I didn't eat the whole jar of cookies. Cleo had some too. So, if she's not judging, why should I? Reason number four why Cleopatra loves me is that I teach her new things.
Go to bed, Cleo.
I teach her tricks,
Good girl.
like shaking hands and sitting up and getting the newspaper. She really likes that one. Apparently, I teach her to manipulate us for food too, though that was not my intention with that. But I think that's a good point. I think that Cleo and I teach each other many things that we don't intend to teach. In Cleo's case, she taught me several things. She taught me how to use positive reinforcement rather than negative. She I guess she also taught me how to bribe people, because I guess in the end that is what I do. I bribe her with food to get her to do tricks. Reason number 5, Cleo and I do our best to make each other look good.
Stay.
I brush her, especially in the springtime. And every holiday, I make her a bandana. Over time, they have accumulated, and she has an awful lot now. In return for helping her look pretty, Cleo also does her best to make me look pretty by putting her dog hair on absolutely everything. She leaves her hair on my clothes and on my bed and on the kitchen floor and all the other floors for that matter. She leaves her hair absolutely everywhere, especially during springtime. I guess it's because she wants everything to look as pretty as she does. It's a very kind gesture. Reason number 6. Cleo loves me because I take her to exciting locations, both old and new. Our favorite places to go together are the old places that have changed slightly since we were last there. The campgrounds that were deserted for the winter are coming alive again, and the empty playground feels safe. And Cleo and I both feel at ease. Everything there seems at once familiar and yet new. And this is a lot like us. I leave for school for a semester, and I return several months later. And when I see Cleo again, I am simultaneously the same and yet a different person. But it doesn't matter how I do or do not change, because Cleo loves me all the same. Reason number 7, Cleo loves me because we're best friends. Part of the reason we're best friends is because we have similar interests. For example, I love food. So does Cleo. I love sleeping. Funny thing is Cleo does too. I like to play. I like free time. So does Cleo. We enjoy annoying each other, but it's all good fun. We offer each other friendship that isn't conditional on anything. Reason number 8, I support Cleo during scary or troubling times. The things that seem scary to a dog are often things that seem trivial to a human, but that doesn't mean the fear is any less real to the dog. When she has muddy paws, we have to get out a bucket full of water. She really doesn't like it. I coax her and ease her through the process of putting her paw into the lukewarm water. Cleo does the same thing for me when I have a troubling time. When something bad happens, she stays by my side and lets me pet her or hug her, or she'll just offer her presence. She can't say any comforting words like a person can, but she doesn't need to. Just the fact that she's there alongside me makes me feel loved, makes me feel important. Reason number 9, Cleo loves me because, as her friend, I don't judge her for being weird. I still love her when she drools. A lot. All over the floor. And on my lap. And everywhere. She snores while she's awake. She bites when she gets overtired. And she whines in a really obnoxious way when she's excited about something. These are the things that make her her, and I wouldn't have them any other way. In return, Cleo puts up with all of my weirdness. She doesn't judge me for spending hours watching TV shows on Netflix, and oftentimes she'll even join me for it. She doesn't care what I look like or how I act because she loves me for who I am, with both good and bad things that come with that. And reason 9 leads me right into reason 10 as to why Cleo loves me. She loves me because I love her unconditionally. I think Cleo is the best dog in the entire world, and I don't care what her silly actions are or what her irrational fears are. If she sometimes drools all over my blankets, she's my dog and my friend, and I love her for who she is. this goes the other way too. I love Cleo because she loves me. She enjoys just being in my presence, even if it's for only a week before I have to return to school. She doesn't mind my faults, and she loves me for my strengths.
Is that your snuggle bunny?
Cleo loves me for who I am.
What is that? Get it.
It's easy to fall into the same routine of
Snuggle bunny?
believing myself to just be average, unimportant, run-of-the-mill. Who am I? Just another college student. Normal, average, run-of-the-mill, one of the crowd. But not to Cleo. To Cleo, I'm unique. I am special. I'm important. And that's the point. If a dog can see me as someone extraordinary, if a dog can love me for all my good and my bad parts, then I should be able to do the same for myself. Cleo sees me for who I am and still thinks I'm great.
It's a big baby.
And with that in mind, it makes it easier to look into the mirror and agree. Cleo showed me that I'm not average. No one is. Everyone has something unique about them that's extraordinary, and sometimes it just takes the innocence of a dog to see it.